I don't know what to say anymore. It's mind-boggling. Perplexity AI, hands down, my most favorite, most used, I don't want to say LLM, but AI tool. It's replaced Google for me. They've now integrated DeepSeek's R1 model, and it's hosted in the US right over here. I made a post about this previously, but I really wanted to show you guys how this kind of works. And they also have, for another reasoning model, OpenAI's newest, which is O3 Mini. So this is like the new one. And I haven't even played with that yet. What happens with this is they have Pro. And Pro is really just for search. So what you find a lot is that you'll typically go and search something on Google, or you'll search something on Perplexity, get the information you're looking at, then go to ChatGPT, Claude, whatever. By the way, Claude's still fantastic. With this, let's say I want to look up something. In 2025, what are the biggest struggles that someone that sells as a brand on Amazon has? So you could see Pro Search is just going to go out there, real time, 16 sources, pull this kind of stuff out, go to YouTube, go here, and it's going to give relevant, up-to-date information for what we're looking at. So rising costs, fee management, inventory regulations, adapting to AI and automation, policy compliance, kind of the same stuff, maintaining profit margins. Sucks, right? So now if I take this and I go back and I change this to R1 reasoning, you're going to see that it's going to do the Pro Search first, but then it's going to click over to the R1 and DeepSeek, and you can actually see it. Okay, let's tackle this query, looking at the results, emphasize this, emphasize that, putting it together. So it just makes it a little bit more, just has a little bit more context. Profitability squeeze from the competition, operational and logistical demands. It's really, really good. Now, if I was to take this and go to ChatGPT and put the same thing in there with search. Now, the interesting thing is 4.0 is not the most advanced model. So the most advanced one is, I believe, the O3. But the thing is, in 4.0, you can search the web. You can turn that on and off. But if I was to switch this to 0.1, I can't search the web. And 0.1 is the one that's really on par with R1 from DeepSeek. That's a struggle there as well. So I can't really search all that information that's live and current with the 0.1 model in GPT, but you can do it in 0.3, which I haven't tested yet. Advanced reasoning and fast at advanced reasoning. 0.1 is the one that's really on par with R1. So if I go here, it's saying all this kind of stuff here, but it's just really kind of, it's not accurate. You know, enhanced content, while Amazon has A+ content, making it savvy, review management, fake reviews. That's not really specifically, that's kind of all the time, versus what we're getting over here is like actual sites. So, you know, Seller Central, right? Forums, all these other kind of, you know, Reddit, Forbes, you know, how to succeed on Amazon for 2025. That's the big difference here. Now, a lot of people think like, oh, I need ChatGPT to write. You know, I can say, write me 10 tweets about how, I don't know, chicken is better than steak. The point of view you are speaking from is a chicken farmer. I don't even know. The tone, cadence, and formatting style will be that of Steve Jobs. That's it. So it's going to go out there and research why benefits of chicken over steak, and it's going to analyze Steve Jobs' tone and cadence, and then it's going to work on drafting the tweets. But then it goes to R1, and you could see, look at Steve Jobs' style. He uses headlines, clear messaging, avoid complex sentences. So now I have 10 tweets in the style of Steve Jobs from a visionary chicken farmer's perspective. You can take this right here. That's a tweet. We don't farm chickens. We engineer sustainability. 2 pounds of feed equals 1 pound of premium protein. Beef demands 4x more. Efficiency isn't an option, it's survival. Math that matters. Yeah, if you're talking about chicken being better than beef or steak, cows occupy 60% of farmland, chickens 2%. We're not optimizing pastures. We're rewriting agricultural's OS. That's pretty funny. So you can see here, you don't, it's 40 sources it went through. It's insane. You don't have to, I might cancel my Claude for this because I can do a follow-up over here and I could say, this is good. Now write this in a 10,000 word article that is Very detailed and comprehensive. So now it's going to write me a 10,000 word article based on the tone of writing and cadence of Steve Jobs, visionary chicken farmer. And R1 is the goat at that. So you can see it's going to write article outline. So it's going to write the outline for it at first. I wonder if it's actually going to not write it and just write the outline. Did we just break it? Oh, see? Interesting. It's not writing the article. It's writing the outline for the article. So if I say, please write me the entire article for the outline you wrote. I wonder if it's capped. It shouldn't be. Wow. So it's going through every single one. Economic aspects, culinary disruption. There you go. Wrote the whole article for me. Why chicken is the iPhone of protein. A manifesto for the future of food. And the cool thing is it gives out these little tables inside of here. So everything is, oh man, it uses Unicode arrows. Like everything here is super easy to read, formatted. So kind of fell flat a little bit right here because it started to, this isn't really like an article. This is really just like bullet points. So then you probably still need Claude for like writing. What I would do then is take this. If I really wanted to be a chicken farmer visionary, I go to Claude. Inside Claude over here, I can go and I could say, write the following 10,000 word article in the tone and style of Steve Jobs if he was a visionary chicken farmer. If Claude does this, then I probably still need Claude. And Claude still does this. Claude is still better at long form writing. So it's taking that outline and it's fully baking it into a 10,000 word article. Is that 10,000 words? I thought 10,000 words was more than this. Now what I can do is I can go to 0GPT and I can check how much of it is human written or if it's detected for AI. So I'll paste this here. Damn, it's going to show the markdown. Hopefully it doesn't show the markdown. If it shows markdown, it's going to know it's AI just from the markdown of this, which is annoying. So I wish they would just let you paste it without the markdown. Let's see. All right. So most of your text is AI generated. Can't fool this kind of stuff. But if I go back to Perplexity and I say, are these tweets AI generated? No. Oh, input more text, whatever. But this is also a good tool to see, like, to gauge exactly where you are in the process. If I take let me take the Chat GPT one. I mean, this is going to 1000% be detected. The markdown's going to give it away. Oh, wow. Chat GPT gave out an article that was most likely human written. So, and then it tells you over here exactly which parts don't sound good, suspected to be AI. So you can go over here and then say, okay, how can I reword that? But again, AI and LLMs are meant to get you 50% of the way there to help you with your process. Let me know if you guys are trying this one. I think it's really, really cool. And you don't have to worry about trying to get in your data because it's hosted open source here in the US. Maybe next video I'll play with the O3 mini model. Let me know what you guys think. $20 well spent on Perplexity, in my humble opinion.